Back to Ginger.
Warmest January temperatures on record. A few cities did it just yesterday. It's one thing that we've seen all these daily records throughout parts of the northern Rockies, but look at Boise, Idaho. They were 66. International Falls, Minnesota was 53. I'll have a lot more coming on how long this lasts. Your local weather in 30 seconds.
Free Fries Friday.
Coming up, Walmart's big announcement, what the mega store is doing that other big retailers are not. And the World Health Organization projecting a jump in cancer cases in the next 2 decades. Dr. Ashton is here to break down the 4 things that you can do to lower your risk. Your local news and weather.
Don't know about you, but we needed a moment to catch our breath. But we're back now with Tori Johnson here with Deals and Steals in honor of Black History Month. We're featuring all Black-owned small businesses, and we are thrilled that our business owners are here with us this morning.
Yes.
We partner with these companies. Get away, Michael. We partner with these. Just scan the QR code. Go right to the deals and get them on our website at goodmorningamerica.com. You better bring that cookie back. No. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it.
He's gone. He ran fast with the cookie. Okay, so tonight, Soul of a Nation returns with X Honorated, the murder of Malcolm X and 55 years to justice. The award-winning documentary is about the man wrongly convicted of a...
Nate Burkus and Jeremiah Brent both here with their new project, Decor
Pets. And we got these guys too. Stick around.
We're very happy about it.
We really care about this opportunity to kind of bring things that are stylish but still functional and have the versatility, so you don't have to compromise your own style. So we're excited to share it. Yes.
So everything that our audience sees here, they can get with the QR code on their screen. But let's start with the living area.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the elevated pet bed, and this is why PetSmart has been so fun to work with as a partner. We were like, how about a French mid-century wicker? These are things that we have, and then they were like, well, let us figure out how to make that into an elevated bed. It's got no skid pads. We've really married sort of what we care about aesthetically with PetSmart's expertise in pet care.
Because most pet stuff is functional, but this is beyond.
Not cute. Yes. And this was actually a piece that we designed originally for small pets, guinea pigs, bearded dragons, which was actually really fun to watch people tag. And so we've made it much larger now. It's our vegan leather bed. What's great about it, obviously, everybody looks really cute in it. And it's easy to clean, which we love.
Okay, yep.
And like I said, it blends really beautifully, whatever your design aesthetic is at home.
It's so good. Okay, so now integrating it into the actual furniture.
Yeah, so this was a concept that, you know, the whole goal with the Nate and Jeremiah collection for PetSmart is that we wanted pets and people that have pets to be closer. And so, but we know that people care about design. And so we challenged ourselves to figure out ways like this pet den, you can see, oh my God.
Is there somebody in there?
Yes.
Yeah, look. And it's working, even though we made it bribe them with a treat. The point is, you could do 2 of these as a nightstand. If you don't want your pet sleeping in your bed, you could do a pair of lamps or a side table. It really works out well.
And easy enough to just integrate here.
Same with this. Again, the idea that you can have some floral, it's really nice. And again, the idea that there's a versatility with the collection and you can really blend it seamlessly.
And the space saving. Can't say enough about that. Finally, the feeding bowls. Tell us. Those do not look like mine.
Right? They're very complicated. I love these. Obviously, they're beautiful. They're really nice and tonal. And they're also no skid bottoms, and they're dishwasher safe.
Yeah, and we even did the placemats and everything, which look like the placemats that our family uses every day on the dining table.
Where can we find everything?
Everything is at PetSmart in store and at PetSmart online.
Wonderful. And we want all of you to be able to get this. So thank you both for coming here and elevating our style for sure. You can scan the QR code or head to goodmorningamerica.com for all these products and learn how to adopt one of these cute pups from Muddy Paws Rescue in New York City as well. You can do that on the QR code. Okay, so guys, pick one. Pick one.
Oh my
Daughter's
gosh,
watching.
come on.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
No, so sweet. Look how good they are.
They're very, very
GMA's Pet-tastic Designs is sponsored by PetSmart. Anything for pets.
Good morning, America.
J-Lo. Oh, J-Lo from Miss Maryland.
Press them or pass them?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop, stop.
Just the facts.
I'm going to press my L-U.
early afternoon. Boston going to keep getting it on by tomorrow night. A lot of folks end up with more than a half foot, George. A foot plus, Berkshires, Poconos, and Hudson Valley.
Whew, a lot more coming. Okay, Ginger, thanks very much. We're going to go overseas now to the rescue of 2 Israeli hostages from Gaza as dozens were killed by Israeli airstrikes.
Let's go back to Ginger.
Haven't stopped dancing. Cannot wait. Okay, so tornado watch is in place. The same storm that's going to bring us snow up in the Northeast tomorrow has a tornado watch into Pensacola, Destin, down into parts of Alabama and back through New Orleans. But this is going to end in the next couple hours, and then we'll slide it all east. So if you are in South Carolina, Georgia, or North Florida, please beware today. You've got a chance of damaging winds and even an isolated tornado. Your local weather now in 30 seconds.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my side softer?
And get ready for a quiet day, but things change late tonight through tomorrow. Right now, temperatures.
Coming up, cases of the flu are on the rise in nearly half the country. So we're going to tell you where and what you can do right now to help protect your family. Plus, the mother and son dynamic duo, Dionne Warwick and Damon Elliott, performing live. Your local news and weather, they're next.
Talked about for years, and all-time spectacularly passionate for years.
You can go to goodmorningamerica.com. Ginger?
Thanks, Robin. You know, we've had a measly winter here in New York City. Only 2.3 inches of snow so far. We could more than double that tomorrow. The snow coming in is going to try to chip away at that deficit, more than 16-inch deficit. And Hartford, big-time deficit, too. And I know you are going to get a big amount of snow, 8 to 12 inches up there. So if you get away from the city and away from the coast and farther north, you're going to have more. Boston could get 8 to 12 plus, they're calling for in that winter storm warning. Coastal flooding, and don't forget, you'll also have wind gusts tomorrow morning, upwards of 40 miles per hour. That's the big picture. Let's get a check down a little closer to home.
And let's time out that rain and snow. So dry today with temperatures in the upper 40s, but around
and tricks to getting the best deals. But first, back to you, Ginger.
And let's get your local weather now in 30 seconds.
So, how long have you lived here?
Over 40 years.
And how are the restaurants around here? Are they good, bad, meh? What's the average household income? Is there a mall? I don't know, a hair salon? Where do you get your hair done?
You gonna move or what?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a lovely neighborhood.
Marcy, we've got to go.
I'm coming.
We've got 17,000 more parks to visit.
You want to give me a hand?
We bring you the best neighborhood info.
Ding dong.
Homes.com.
And snow is getting heavier across the area. Most of that rain has changed over, except for a few lingering areas of rainfall for Ocean County that will eventually switch over for you as we head throughout the
places that have had a lackluster winter. This morning already reporting from 2 to 5 inches around there, and they've got hours left, about 4 or 5 hours left with this storm. Philadelphia just starting to get going too. A little dusting there in a lot of places, just enough to start closing some schools as well. So speaking of deficits, look at Philadelphia. 8 inches so far this season. Normal to date would be closer to 15 inches. And a quick look at Providence, they're way below average. They got to get close to a foot to get up there. That's going to be tougher to do, but still going to have about 5 hours left to this thing. Let's get, we'll have much more on the storm coming up.
I solemnly swear I'm up to no.
Places that have had a lackluster winter. This morning already reporting from 2 to 5 inches around there, and they've got hours left, about 4 or 5 hours left with this storm. Philadelphia just starting to get going too. A little dusting there in a lot of places, just enough to start closing some schools as well. So speaking of deficits, look at Philadelphia. 8 inches so far this season. Normal to date would be closer to 15 inches. And a quick look at Providence, they're way below average. They got to get close to a foot to get up there. That's going to be tougher to do, but still going to have about 5 hours left to this thing. Let's get, we'll have much more on the storm coming up.
I solemnly swear I'm up to no.
We got some sneakers here. They're all shoppable on the website or on our website. Let's see if we can identify just the ordinary versus the legendary.
All right, let's do it.
And which one? Do you want to know which ones I think are legendary?
I do. Just want to let you know, we have 2 Jordan 1s here.
Okay.
It's the first Jordan silhouette that was released, so this is really the shoe that started the game. Which one do you think is legendary?
I'm going right there.
Oh, you're going with that one. Unfortunately, you know, stumped you a little bit. This is actually the legendary shoe. This is a Jordan 1 trophy room. It's in collaboration with trophy room, an Orlando-based sneaker store, founded by Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan. Shoe goes for about $1,400, give or take.
It's coming home with me.
Oh, good.
All right.
Good pair.
Now, what we got here, man? I'm going to get this one right.
Here we have 2 New Balances. It's
the opposite. I'm going to go there.
Okay.
Oh, come on. This is my initial. I said, no, I'm going to go the other way.
That is actually the legendary shoe. It is in collaboration with New York-based streetwear brand Aimé Leon Dore. The shoe goes for about $300, $400, where this one will go for about $130.
Wow. Okay, we got
other 2.
Okay.
These are 2 Asics Gel Kayanos. This is their leading running shoe. This is like one of the hottest shoes in the market. Which one do you say?
I'm going to go here.
You got that one right. You got the hardest one correct. This is actually another collaboration with a streetwear brand. It's in collaboration with Jown. They're a Canadian-based streetwear brand. That shoe goes for about $600 compared to this one, which is about $200.
Man, all right. Hey, shoppable online. So make sure you go check out a pair, pick yourself up a pair. Why not? Now let's go to Ginger. Hey, Ginger.
Hey there, Michael. So we're still getting the snow here in Fort Lee, New Jersey. You can't even see Manhattan behind me, but look at the streets and the sidewalks there at Columbus Circle in New York City. It is slushy and sloppy, and that's got about 3-4 hours left of it coming down. So we will see more, and then tonight's going to be really cold and freeze any of the stuff that falls, making for slick spots tomorrow morning, but then we will warm it up. Look at temperatures going back into the 40s. New York, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. to near 50 as we end the week. That's the big picture. Let's get a check now, a little closer to home.
And heavy, intense snow continues to fall across most of the tri-state. I want to show you some of those latest snowfall reports. So zooming in, Chester, 8.
Just 1 or 2 years of rain. And there's a big difference. Last year we had so much in the Sierra Nevada. It was an epic year. But that water mostly stays in Northern California. Some goes to Southern. But a majority of the desert farming that has a majority of the mega drought is down here in Arizona, in the Imperial Coachella, Wyoming, in California. They need snow, and big snow in Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, and that could take 6 years, and that's if we stopped using it. So there's a look at the capacity of Lake Mead and Lake Powell. Drought's not over. Your local weather in 30 seconds.
When you shop Wayfair, you get big deals for your home every day. So big, we'll have you saying,
am I a big deal?
Yeah, you are, because it's a big deal when you get a big deal. Wayfair deals so big that you might get a big head. Because with savings so real, you can get your dream sofa for half the price. Wayfair, it's always a big deal. Wayfair, you could just...
You gotta be kidding me. Altitude 15 feet, 20 feet, 29, 30, all right. So this, my right is you like boom. Throttling down. All right.
Yeah. Welcome back to Earth. Welcome back.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing, guys. I gotta tell you, and I tell you, and anybody can do this. You just have to be 18 years old. You can do this. $249. They're starting flights here in.
Right stuff. This time, the perfect travel bags for your spring break getaways. Local news and weather, they're coming up.
George is fascinated by this. I love it. Now we're going to go over to Ginger. No more wasting time. Take it away, Ginger.
Next time those seats come in, please, I want to be in on this. I got to get in those seats with you all. All right, so let's go to Mount Washington, where they are skiing, snowboarding, loving life up there. Just a few inches from the latest storm, but, you know, it has been mild winter for a lot of folks, but we're going to have a cool Saturday. Look at this. Even Chicago will feel like 19, 22, the feels like for tomorrow. That's in the afternoon, so we're actually going to have a chilly day. But don't worry, it is brief, and then we get way warmer, like record warmer possible, into next week. That's the big picture. Let's get a check a little closer to home.
Ginger highlighted the cool down coming tomorrow and Sunday, but today it's a little milder with mostly cloudy skies and, yes, some activity on the radar. Some light rain still falling in parts of the
and Hulu. Ginger, over to you. Thank you, Rebecca. You know, San Francisco is just about an inch over average for this month, so nothing like Southern California. A couple inches for the year, nothing like last year, but they had a little bit of the dry sky, which allowed the satellite to clear out and get this image of the Sierra Nevada and the snow. Significantly. This month alone started in the low 50% pack, which has gone up significantly, and now statewide average 86%. So these storms have helped a lot, which then helps the reservoirs, of course. And we will see more where that came from early next week. The next storms come in. That's the big picture. Let's get a check down a little closer to home.
Still a little action on radar for our far northern suburbs. Some light rain falling and some snow
For New
in
York
the
City, a
Catskills.
mostly
Cloudy and fairly mild afternoon. 30s and 40s on the map right now. As we move into this afternoon, highs in the upper 40s with a little bit of drizzle.
Enters its second year of war.
In the mid-70s today, but after you enjoy that, the skies will erupt into severe storms, and that's why we've got Chicago, Milwaukee, down to Peoria and St. Louis, over into southwest Michigan, to Detroit and Indiana, all included in the tornado threat today. Your local weather in 30 seconds. For Olay.
It is a foggy Tuesday morning. Right now, visibility has dropped to at or below a half a mile across the boroughs, Long Island, and coastal sections of Fairfield County. That's where we...
And they dip it in butter, and bam, it goes right. Really cute vampire bar, like the Reverend does, like a blessing on the corn.
Donut shops. How far from here? Oh.
No eyebrows?
Think of how light it'll feel in the summer. We gotta run. 11,000 more neighborhoods to go.
Ding dong.
Homes.com.
Coming up, our series, The Right Fit, helping you find the perfect pair of jeans. Your local news and weather next.
MG.
That's pop news, everyone. Thank you, Lara. Let's go to Ginger.
Thank you so much. More than 2 feet of snow at the top of the mountain. Snoqualmie there. Nice for skiing and snowboarding, but did shut down I-90 for a time. And now we have a new major storm that goes into the weekend for much of California, parts of the Pacific Northwest, and this will be the biggest of the season. They could get 4 to 10+ feet of snow in the Sierra Nevada. This is just through
Sunday. That is going to be huge. If you're traveling there, you want to go to Tahoe, you got to get there like today, tomorrow, because you could get shut down. And they have had a subpar season so far. So the snowpack isn't as great as it could be. This will help. That's the big picture. Let's get a check down a little closer to home.
And we still have this layer of dense fog across the city, seeing more of the same across spots north and east. That's where we have visibility at or below.
With 4 very trendy styles. I would agree with that. And we're going to start right here on our model, Lori Big. Okay. Puddle hem. You can't see your shoes. Exactly.
GMA. Yes, that's a clip of our next guest at the World Championship, solidifying bronze for Team USA. And this morning,
drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
You got one chance.
Oh! We got one.
No, I got 2.
2024 and beyond.
2024.
Yeah,
all right, thank you.
Michigan man, too. All right.
Michigan. All right, thank you.
Fellow Michigander, so proud. Thank you, Robin. I love how he just stuck it too. It's like you don't only just get into the pant. Okay, so we have something to tell you about. It's a new podcast that's launching this morning. It's called Pop Culture Moms, and it's hosted by best-selling author Andy Mitchell and our very own GMA producer Sabrina Kohlberg. Yeah, they've been friends for 20 years and pop culture fans for even longer. So now, as moms of toddlers, they're going to take their obsession with TV and movies to the next level by talking to celebrity writers, fellow scholars of pop culture about what they can learn from the fictional moms that they love most. Pop culture mom, Sabrina was so close with you, right? Now she's on her own. I know. Sabrina was so close with you, right? Now she's on her own.
I know. So proud of her.
And then the first season posts weekly through May, so you can find it wherever you get your podcasts. I'm going to record it today. Can't wait. We'll see you soon. Let's get a check a little closer to home.
And we still have areas of fog in the city and spots north and to the east that slowly clears throughout.
In Taiwan, your family's watching this right now.
Yes, this is my grandma's secret recipe, and there's a watch party right now. Is it okay if I say hi to my grandma?
Say hello to grandma. There we go.
Pop culture fans for even longer. So now